And good Tuesday morning to everyone. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. Welcome. I hope your morning is starting out well for you as we begin Tuesday. As I mentioned in the comments there, this is a special election day. District 32 for Senate. We'll talk more about that. Donna Jill will join us this morning at 8 a.m. and explain everything. There's 14 districts or precincts, I guess is a better way to word that, in the Meridian area that can vote on this. We'll go over all those with Donna Jill. Also, a large portion of this Kemper County that will vote in this as well. So that's coming up this morning. Come back in at 8 so we can find out all the details on this. Polls will be open from 7 a.m. this morning through 7 p.m. Trying to give you enough time to get there. So I hope you'll do that. Good morning to Brian and Mandy Guess watching from Philadelphia. Chuck Luke, how you been? Good to see you up today. Also, Brian Troy, good morning. Also, Donna Roseman. Terry Ray is up, very clear and cool in Philadelphia. 47, I think, is the last I checked. We'll look in a moment, but it is a nice day. You know, Sophie girl was outside about 4:30 this morning checking things out. Janice Bounds, good morning to you. Tom Sykes, good morning. Flora Overstreet is up. Bree Packer. Yeah, as we get this day started here. Teresa Spivey, Miss Sylvia Stewart, a few others that are joining us. By now, I would say that maybe you haven't. This is just horrible news as we learned from Jackson yesterday afternoon, where a mother and I want to say 3 of her kids were going somewhere. Someone ran a red light. A mother and daughter out of that has been killed. The other children in the hospital. The driver of the car, supposedly a drunk driver, has been arrested. Charges most likely will be filed on this. This was in the Jackson area. So at this point, you got 2 children without a mother now, and you've got a child and a mother who's lost their life for no reason. The driver was a female that hit them. That's all I know at this point. More of this coming up this morning as this is a developing story. Let's see here. Let's see, I just got 15 minutes ago, I-20 ramp has just been opened. So it's be careful as you're going through there. Everything's back open and wide open. So it's ready to go now. And let's see here. The cleanup was a little slower than expected because of the safety and hazardous chemicals that were released during this. It took a lot longer than they originally estimated. And I want to say, and don't hold me to this, I think it was possibly some hydrogen peroxide that spilled in that wreck. And what it looks like, and if you've seen the pictures that we've posted online here, was a truck turning on I-20 coming from south, from the super stop, from the airport area, and taking a left turn to get on I-20. And when it turned, the weight of the truck flipped over. The load flipped there. And so crews have worked all night, a lot of these guys without sleep. And I don't know how they do that. I really don't. That makes it tough there. But they've got it back open for you. So if you're coming in to Meridian or leaving Meridian to jump to go toward Tuscaloosa, it's the eastbound ramp side is now open. So that is good news. And a big thank you to everybody that worked on that. I know it was tireless. I know they had Simmons Wrecker out flipping the truck back over. That was about 10:30 last night that I got that message. So slowly but surely they got that, and we're glad to see that. Again, this is Tuesday. Glad to have you along. Coming up, we're going to dig into radar and take a look at everything for you this morning with the weather.
Hello, my name is Stan Copeland. I'm asking for your consideration to be elected as state senator for District 32. I'm a hard-working, God-fearing man with conservative values that wants to make District 32 a model district for Mississippi. I believe we need new standards in government. You can't spell standards without Stan. Stan Copeland for Senate, District 32, November 2nd. Let's multiply, not divide.
Paid Political, paid for by Stan Copeland.
Your forecast is brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
All right, let's get into the forecast and look at our record highs and record lows. We'll come back to radar here in just a moment. This morning, the high was set back on this date in 2016 with a high of 86 degrees. What a warm one. Back in 66, anybody remember this? A few years before I came along, a record low of 22 degrees set on this date. Not sure if y'all were around for that or not, but or even remember it. Sometimes there's things from the 90s that I absolutely do not remember. All right, as we continue this, let's look at what today's forecast calls for from the National Weather Service. Sunshine, 68 is about what the thermometer will read as we head up toward Philadelphia, 66, and on up the road right there toward Winston County, 66 as you go through Louisville. Columbus, a little cooler, 65 as we go west out to the Mississippi Delta, 63 as we go to Vicksburg, 70 degrees, and down to Hattiesburg, Brookhaven, Natchez, those areas 70 to 71 is what they'll have. Not bad there. Let's go across that Alabama state line and see what we've got. Portions of this have a chance of, north of I-20, have a chance of some showers today, but otherwise sunny. Demopolis, these areas here, with a high of 61 in Demopolis, 64 Selma. So good way to look at it there. As we go to the tropics today, we've got Wanda that is still out here. She's moving along at 52 miles an hour. Now, this is pretty much going to stay out in the ocean and not really affect it, especially the United States. We'll watch it over the next few days of what she's doing here and look at the path in a moment. As we look at this down here, near the Panama, 10% chance. A lot of rain's going to come with this, but nothing much expected after this in the next couple of days. As we look at the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, here's what we've got. Mississippi still a little bit below average. We like that. We're not going to complain. Starting to see some temperatures rise out in Nevada, those areas there, and portions of Texas, northwest Texas, starting to heat back up as that cold front come along. Now, let's get in to find out what's going to happen with this. We do have some rain on the way this week, and that will cool temperatures as we look at this. Today, perfect weather. You couldn't ask for anything really any better than what we've got. 66 for that high today, 68 here listed from the National Weather Service. We'll go with 66. Tonight's low around 46 degrees. Tomorrow, not going to quite make it to 60, and it will remain that day over the next 3 days. 59 on Wednesday with a low of 45 tomorrow night. We'll have some clouds, but we'll get some gusts tomorrow. 20-mile-an-hour gust as that rain gets ready to move in on Thursday, increasing to a 50% chance there on Thursday there. High only reaching 54. It's going to be a chilly day with rain mixed in with that. So make sure to carry your jacket with you tomorrow. You'll need it. As we move into Friday, 58, and then we start seeing our first chance here of really cool weather. Look at these nighttime lows. Make sure your heat's all working properly. We're looking at 38 to 39 degrees all the way through Sunday. So chilly there. We'll watch it carefully there. But again, it is Mother Nature. Can that change and it be in the 40s? It could, but we're getting our first forecasted chance of in the 30s there. So make sure that heat is working properly. By Monday, we'll heat back up to 65. Let's go ahead to another week into November here and all the way through the 16th. As we look at this, we'll catch a Tuesday, 71, 72, 73, and then temperatures will go back down into the 60s beginning next weekend. Low 60s there, forecasted through the 16th of November. So no bad weather. We do have some rain that is forecasted, and it will be chilly with that rain tomorrow. So make sure you're aware of that and you're ready for all that. Let's go to radar and take a look at what everything has to offer here this morning. We do have some areas of fog in Alabama. As we pull up radar, we move over here, east of here, no fog here, and we'll look at this rain in a second. But we follow this right over here to Montgomery, Alabama. If you're going to be in that area today, there is some chances of fog. Selma getting a lot of fog this morning there. As we move down through here to look at that, I believe that's Tasco, Alabama. A lot of it there. As we move over here right on the Alabama-Georgia line, south of Columbus, a little bit there. And then we go up here around Birmingham to the northeast of Birmingham, Center Point, in these areas here have some fog this morning there. Springfield, Highland Lake, those areas have it also. As we move back over here, again, this is in the northwest up here in the Mississippi Delta. We've got a little bit of rain. Here's Sitz Meridian. Here's Jackson. As we start Vegas right there, out to the west of there in the Mississippi Delta, some showers moving in from Arkansas in these areas here. Greenville, Greenwood, light showers. There's nothing heavy up there, but it is a shower or two occurring there in the northwest part of the state of Mississippi. And as we look down here to northwest of Houston, Round Rock, Austin, those areas, a little bit of fog there as we pull that up. Here's College Station. Texas A&M sits right there. Been right by that stadium there. It's Deanville, Texas, there getting wet this morning. Actually, fog. I said that wrong. But that's a quick look at what we've got there. So nothing bad for us. We'll get 68 today as we begin this. Be careful as you begin your day and enjoy yourself. Again, let me remind you, the polls will be opening in roughly 20 minutes from now. We also have I-20 exit, jumping on I-20 there at the 150 exit on the eastbound ramp, back open this morning. So that's good news if you were hindered from that trying to get home yesterday and had to drive through town to jump on the next exit there. So all that's back open and working there. Joyce Godwin, how are you today? Also, Stephen Wanda McKinnon is up. Miss LaWanda Grantham, great to see you. Elma Talbert is up. Tammy Joe, Miss Pilgrim is up today. Glad to see you there. Linda Culpepper, good morning to you. Hope you have a terrific day. Joyce Snowden Godwin is up also. A few of our friends joining us there. We've got a great morning show lined up for you. I hope you'll be here just a little over an hour from now. We'll kick that off with Candace. She's getting ready. Won't you join us? I sure hope so. It'll be a lot of fun as we get another day underway. We'll see you very soon from Scotty Ray's Weather. Thank you for dropping by this morning. We'll see you soon.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by